Hello and welcome to brand new Lost Ark video. Tier 3 content has been confirmed for NA EU launch, and while certain things are still unknown, it paints a clear picture on the progression. In this video, I will show you how to effortlessly progress your main character all the way to Tier 3 content. Important thing to note is that I will not be showing any min-maxing, as I want this video to serve as a guide for new players and beginners who want to play the game at their own pace and not rush, but still knowing what to do and not getting lost and confused about reaching higher tiers of content. I will only be explaining how to progress each tier and not everything else you can do at each content. Also, if there is a big enough interest in a min-maxing guide, let me know in the comments and I will make a guide based on what I plan to do on launch. After you reach level 50, you will want to progress your Vern story quest up until you unlock Chaos Dungeon, Guardian Raids and daily Una tasks. First thing to do after that is you will want to press F2 on your keyboard and play Song of Trixion. Take the purple awakening quest from NPC called Beatrice. Completing the quest takes between 15 to 20 minutes and it's important as it will unlock your awakening skill and your level 50 skill. Next, depending on the class, you will want to make sure you have one AoE based skill build for Chaos Dungeon and Cube and one single target DPS skill build for Guardian Raids and Abyss Dungeon. You can find these builds on various skill building websites. When acquiring your first item level 302 gear set, you have two options. You can do 2 Chaos Dungeon runs and hope you get full gear set, or you can finish Vern story quest and then sail straight to Shushar, where you will complete the main story quest that will give you upgrade materials and most importantly a chest with a full item level 302 gear set. Completing Shushar main story quest takes around 2 hours. After acquiring your first gear set, you will want to use all the materials you gained to upgrade your gear as far as you can. Your first item level threshold will be 460. Reaching 460 will unlock next continent Rohendel, which will unlock new higher tier 1 content that will give you better rewards after you complete main story. If you run out of upgrade materials before reaching 460 item level, you will want to do quests on different islands. It has not been confirmed nor denied that these rewards have been removed, so it is safe to assume that they will be slightly reduced from how they were in closed beta. The island quests you want to complete are Serenity Isle, Panda Island, Toto Silver Island, White Wave Island, and a Shadow Island, as they are fairly quick and easy. Another great source of upgrade materials is farming Chaos Dungeons for green crystals that you can exchange at the NPC for upgrade materials on weekly limit. You will want to grab these each week. Depending on what your item level is at this point, you will want to do Guardian Raids. It is important that you only do Guardian Soul Harvest on the highest boss that is unlocked, and do only one run for every boss under your item level to unlock first clear rewards. This will give you a chest with a set of accessories. Prioritize the accessories that give you one of the primary stats for your class. When it comes to daily Una tasks, you will want to do the ones that give you Harmony Leapstones as rewards. You could do any quest that rewards Leapstones, but my recommendation is Paradise Cab that starts at Cruise Ship aka Peito on Western Release, Rob the Loot that starts in Shushar Frozen Sea region, Slave Rescue that starts at Island of Icy Hearts aka Culthearts on Western Release. Don't forget to save these 3 into your Bifrost teleport, as you will be doing these 3 dailies every day. It is the same situation with weekly quests. You will want to focus on doing the both PvP weekly quests, regardless if you like PvP or not. It is just playing 10 normal PvP games each week. For the third weekly, you will want to grab second Guardian Harvest Soul that takes 3 days to complete, as you can only farm 2 Guardian Souls each day. Those 3 weekly quests give the highest amount of Leapstones. After completing weekly Abyss dungeon runs for both Vern and Rohandel, your daily and weekly checklist in terms of gear progression ends. Now you're free to do whatever else activity you want, from sea events, world bosses, gathering, Chaos Gate, going for a collectible run, PvP, or even leveling up an old character. It's totally up to you. I would recommend, if you already reach Rohandel, to do the second Awakening quest, as that one takes anywhere from 3 to 4 hours to complete. You can pick up the quest after you finish main story quest in Rohandel at the NPC next to the mailbox. After each daily reset, you will repeat your daily checklist of 2 Chaos Dungeon runs, 2 Guardian raids, and 3 Una daily tasks, and whichever world and sea events are running that day. Use all the materials that you gain to upgrade your gear until you reach next item level threshold of 600. Reaching item level 600 will unlock next continent Yorn, and this will mean that you have reached tier 2. First thing, you will want to complete Yorn main story quest to unlock all the daily and weekly content. Next, you will want to acquire tier 2 gear set by doing first Yorn Chaos Dungeon 2 times. That gear set will make you 802 item level. Tier 2 content also rewards gems, so make sure you apply them. From there, the same principle applies to daily and weekly checklists when it comes to progressing your gear. Do the highest tier Chaos Dungeon and Guardian raids your item level allows you. Keep repeating same 3 daily Una tasks, as the rewards scale with your item level, so this means you will now be gaining tier 2 leapstones, and the same works with weekly quests too. Don't forget to complete your weekly Abyss dungeon in Yorn when you reach item level requirement. When you upgrade your gear to 960 item level, you will want to sail to Phaeton and complete main story quest to unlock higher tier 2 content that will provide better rewards. Completing Phaeton main story quest will also unlock 3 new Abyss dungeons that you will want to complete each week. Optional thing to do is use materials that you gain from Abyss dungeons to craft higher tier gear set, as it gives higher stats. Keep using all the upgrade materials you gain to upgrade your gear, and sell all the tradable tier 1 materials for gold, as you won't be needing them anymore. Your next item level threshold is 1100, which will unlock next continent Punica and put you at tier 3. Again, same principle to acquiring gear applies. First finish Punica main story quest to unlock all the tier 3 content, then run first Punica Chaos Dungeon to acquire 1302 item level gear set. The initial set will be blue, and you will want to upgrade it to +6, which is 1325 item level. This will allow you to run 1325 item level Chaos Dungeon that will drop the purple 1302 gear set, which gives better stats. Upgrade that purple set until you meet requirements for Punica Abyss dungeons. Completing Punica Abyss dungeons will grant you materials that you will use to craft purple gear set. If you are confident and meet item level requirements, you can run them in hard mode for better rewards and more materials. One of the 3 purple sets will be your final gear set until new tier 3 content is released. You will want to be ready for Argos Abyss raid with a minimum 1370 item level, which is +15, and if you want effortlessly clear all 3 phases, you want to be ready with 1415 item level, which is +18. Also, don't forget to replace your tier 2 gems with tier 3 gems, as they are 50% less effective when paired with tier 3 gear and accessories. Your daily and weekly checklists don't change in tier 3, and you still want to do 2 Guardian raids, 2 Chaos Dungeons and 3 daily Una tasks every day, while adding more weekly content and other daily content that will be available during that day. I know I have probably missed some things, but I wanted to keep this guide focused on just gear progression from tier 1 to tier 3 and not everything else you can do in the meantime. Progressing from tier to tier is all about farming materials and using those materials to upgrade your gear to meet certain item level requirement that will unlock new tier content. How you spend your time in between daily and weekly resets is up to you. Remember, you don't need to rush to Tier 3. Take your time to enjoy what Tier 1 and Tier 2 content has to offer. Also, if you are not 100% set on what main class you want to run, use Tier 1 to figure that out, as once you reach Tier 3, it will be very expensive to switch mains. Hopefully, this guide helps you understand the process of progressing each tier, and if you have any questions, please ask them in the comments. Also, don't forget, if you want to see a min-maxing guide to reach Tier 3 as fast as possible, also let me in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and turning notifications on so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.